Hiya, my name's Charlie, and I have kidnapped Charlie Brooke and brought her to the crime-riddled town that is Crewe. So, if you want her back and you would like to return to some regularly scheduled programming, then I recommend that you subscribe right now, because she might be trapped in a den of iniquity. She's already informed me that the petrol prices aren't what she's used to. And if she gets used to the kind of pastry round here, well, Reading might never see her again. So, you know, I'm giving you 5 seconds. That's all. Oh, and this might be some sort of vlog for her as well. I make no proclamations about how good the quality is going to be. We are dealing with somebody from the south here. They've got opposable thumbs, but you know how it is. All right then, Tra-chuck. Remember, if you're looking for a better quality of video, she doesn't even have a stand for this phone. I've got to hold it.
We're just about to go on our holiday. We finally set off. This morning our house was like a bit like the Home Alone house at Christmas, where it was a bit chaotic before you go. And so we've made it to the motorway services. We're probably still a couple of hours away, and me and Belle picked up our sweets. What sweets did you get, darling? Oreo bites, and I've got the essential M&M, like what are they called, crispy M&Ms. So hopefully we'll have plenty of time to make our way through at least some of those. Yeah, catch up with you soon. In the cottage, and look how gorgeous this dining room looks. It's so stunning. Already taken some mugs out. I'm gonna pan over to Mum. Look, they've got muffins and things. Mum's making our tea. Look, a lovely little TV room. And books on the shelves. Oh, I can't wait to see what books they've got. Nice big telly. Like, there's the garden. Oh, this looks very nice. There's a nice little conservatory. This is like huge. And this is a second lounge. Look. Oh my days. This is huge.
Oh, that's so cool.
And again, you can see some more of the garden. Look, here is the twin bedrooms.
Can I sit sharing with us one?
Here's another twin bedroom. This is another bedroom with the telly, another double bedroom. There you go. And look, I've got a lovely, gorgeous bedroom with a huge bed. Well, I think it's huge. It's nice and wide. And look, nice thing. And we've got an ensuite in here as well. There's the garden from upstairs. Looks nice little size and with our little area. So I'm going to show you what books I've taken away with me for the week. These are my pile of possibilities. Obviously I'm going shopping probably on Monday and Tuesday, so I may indeed get some more books. So the first one I've got to choose from is Foster by Claire Keegan. I nearly picked this up when I was with Gem of Books and Alice when we went to Wokingham, but I didn't. So yeah, this is really short. I'm excited to read it. I've obviously got the Pickwick Papers, which is my October-November. It's like for the Mega Dickens along. It's the first book in the Mega Dickens along. I'll link Katie's announcement down below. And then I've got the Lincoln Highway, which some of you guys might have seen. I did choose my next read, and this was the next one. So I am going to start this evening, but I might just flip between this and another one. So we'll see. I've got Fight Night, which 100% I am going to read this week. This is what the lovely Alice from Alice and the Giant Bookshelf bought me for my birthday. Thank you so much again, Alice. I'm so excited to read this, and this is 100% being read this week in this holiday. So And then lastly, which is one other one that I 100% want to read in this holiday, is one that I picked up again at Waterstones in Reading. And this is What a Mother's Love Don't Teach You. And this is a Caribbean author, I believe. Possibly, like, I know I want to read all of these. I feel like maybe I will read a bit of this. Then I know I'm going to start reading Fight Night Monday, I think. So I've got, as it's Saturday currently, I've got a few days to kind of get through, like make a big dent on the other two. So yeah, we'll see what where my mood takes me, and like I said, what books I end up picking up next week, whether that influences what I read. But yeah, so far that's what I've got to work with. I've also got my Kindle, and depending on what Kevy from Say Kevy says about the women in the library, which I think she's reviewing like imminently. She's just done her review. I'll link her review in the description as well. But yeah, I'll see what she says, whether she likes it or not. So whether it's going to make me want to read it or not, we'll see. Anyway, see you soon. So I had my first night's sleep last night, it's the very next morning, and it was nice. It was good. It went okay. It's 7:30 now, and I never wake up. Like 7:30 is a lay-in for me. So yeah, I've just come downstairs to make the teas for my mum and my husband. And I started the Lincoln Highway last night. I only read a few pages, but yeah, it seems quite good, and it's got kind of like a gritty writing style. So I'm excited to carry on reading it anyway. And then I think I will start the Mother's Love one as well. So I might just read the two of them, and then also I forgot to say I'm also reading Olga Dies Dreaming. I started that yesterday morning, so I might just like to listen to a bit of that, see how the day goes. We're going to have a quieter day today. I think we're just going to go out for lunch. We'll see how we go though. Yeah. So we just had a yummy Sunday roast at the pub, which is delicious, all of us. And then after which we've just come back home and then spent like an hour or so reading and sort of just chilling. And then now I think me and Richard are going to go for a walk and just explore around and about. It is due to rain in another next hour or two, so hopefully it's not going to probably be a very long walk. It'll be nice to just sort of get our bearings in terms of exploring like the woods, the countryside around us. I know that there's like, Richard's just told me there's a walk we can go on like up one of the hills, which will be a really nice long walk, but that'll have to be in the morning and obviously not into the afternoon. So it's probably a bit late because it might get a bit dark. I don't really want to get lost in the woods in the countryside, which we don't know at dark. And later we're just going to play some board games, I think, so which will be fun. Yeah. Fun memories as well. Oh, is that the one we're going to climb? Not today, obviously, but that'll be exciting. So we're back from the walk. We only sort of did a sort of half an hour, 40-minute walk. It wasn't super long. We haven't started playing games yet. I'm going to maybe read for a little bit. But what I forgot to say, is that that it's Jodie Whittaker's last episode as her doctor, and hopefully, I'm really hoping that means we get to see Ncuti Gatwa's what he's gonna look like. So I'm so excited. I haven't seen any spoilers online for his costume. I feel like I don't know, honestly. Anyway, so I'm so excited for that. Obviously it's going to be sad to see Jodie Whittaker's Doctor come to an end, because I've loved watching her Doctor. But yeah, it's always so much fun when the new Doctor comes in, even though I know obviously his episodes won't be till next year, I don't think. Are they, Oz? The new episodes of Ncuti Gatwa's episodes aren't till next year, aren't they? Yeah, so it's not till next year that we actually get to watch him in action, but it's gonna be fun, and I still can't wait to see what he looks like. So we're just about to watch Doctor Who. It's coming on any minute. We played board games. We played Mario Kart Monopoly, which was quite fun, and I won, which was really good. But yeah. So, Oscar, how are you feeling about the new Doctor Who episode, the last Jodie Whittaker episode?
Good.
You're feeling good about it? I'm feeling, I don't know, is it going to be sad? Or anyway, see you on the other side. What? And what? I cannot believe what I just saw and who the Doctor regenerated into. Oh my days. Morning. So I read some Fight Night by Miriam Toews. This is the one that Alice from Alice's Giant and the Giant Bookshelf kindly gifted me for my birthday. Yeah, I've read a bit more of a chunk of this last night, and yeah, it's really good, and I can see why she loves it. So yeah, the characterisation of sorry, my voice is all squeaky this morning. I love the character of Swip. This is gonna, and I feel like I know this is gonna be a good, but I know Alice said it's kind of gonna be a heartbreaking book. So yeah, I'm excited to carry on reading this. And I think I've decided what I'm gonna do with how I'm gonna get through this. I think I'm gonna read, there's 10 sections in this. So if I read 2 sections every day, I will get it all done by Friday. Obviously we're Monday today, and I've already read 2 sections. So actually I'll be done by Thursday. Yeah, and that means I've got time to read another book or whatever. And this, I know this one's not going to take me very long, because it's actually quite slim and there's not much writing on each of the pages. So hopefully I might be able to finish this today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because we're going out today. We're going out. I think we're going to go head into Shrewbury today, so that's going to be loads of fun. My mum's just come in the kitchen. Yeah, I've just had my breakfast, like I said. So yeah, hopefully in the next hour or so we'll be heading out to yeah, have the day. So yeah, see you soon. Day. As you guys would have seen from the thumbnail, today is when I actually go and see Charlie, which is I'm just so excited for. So yeah, and like normally we live a lot further apart, so as we were on holiday I thought that I'd take advantage of, like, today would have been a chill day for my family, and so I thought I'd take advantage of that, and then yeah, I'm gonna go meet my friend, and yeah, hopefully do loads of book shopping and just natter loads and probably be really stupid as always, but actually in real life, which will be just so much fun. So yeah, I'll catch you on the other side. And then I should turn it around again. Oh, and lunch is ready. Yay!
What's this?
It's this?
This is a haul.
It's a haul. Yeah, this is a haul. Yeah.
And are we doing hire for this as well?
I don't know. Should we?
We might have this as outtakes.
Yeah. I can say it.
No, I'll say hire.
Yeah, you
hire.
Go.
I can't say it twice. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Just do your Charlie.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that car got too close to me then. It's still too close. Bloody Mitsubishi.
He's reversing.
She's reversing. Oof. It's rough.
It is rough. Had a lovely time. You had a lovely time.
Oh, I've had a great time. You see, what I should let you all know is that Charlie and I originally arranged to meet in Stoke-on-Trent. And then last night, with 12 minutes to spare until I was due to meet her, I got in touch and said, would you meet me in Crewe instead?
But that was fine.
But it's turned out fine. Nice weather, good conversation, good company, and we're only now about to get killed by somebody in a Mitsubishi. Yeah. So, is that how you say that word?
I think that is how it's said.
I don't know.
Mitsubishi.
I don't know. I drive a Toyota.
It's Wednesday morning, the very next day, and it's so funny because obviously when you meet Booktube people, you don't obviously you feel like you kind of know them because obviously you see everyone online, but yeah, in person, like Charlie was just amazing. We just had the best time, and it was just as I keep saying. But yeah, it was just brilliant. It was just so wonderful, and like I can't like wait to. We already said about like the next time we're gonna get together and like gonna drag Emily along. So many wonderful memories and so much laughter, as you could expect, like I said. So yeah, and so many books. Oh my days, the books. But yeah, Crewe was really wonderful. It was the nicest weather as well. I had the most gorgeous drive up. Driving up to Crewe, like from where from where we're staying, it was just such a beautiful like drive, and I was kind of like distracted by like all the beautiful countryside, and I was having to like try and focus. But yeah, so yeah, just the best day. And today me and my mum and the kids are going to be hoping to head to a National Trust property. So I'll take you guys along with me for that. I probably won't vlog too much because they don't like it when I vlog, but I will try and sneak some footage in for you. Yeah. Catch you soon! delicious? I have no idea, but it kind of looks scrummy and it's autumnal, so we shall try it. So this morning at the National Trust property was just loads of fun and also exhausting, but it was very, very beautiful. And then this afternoon, a little bit later on this afternoon, me and my husband climbed up the Lawley, which is like a hill opposite where we're staying. And that was like breathtaking, both physically because it's a hill and we had to climb up it, and also because it was just, the views were just spectacular. We could have gone on walking for longer, to being honest. We didn't walk the longest, but it was still a good walk, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired tonight. Yeah, it was really good. I've had such a great day. Yeah, and the quiche was delicious, I can confirm. After a long and busy day, I'm going to finish it up I'm running myself a Lush bath, and I'm going to stick some of this lovely face mask on and then snuggle up afterwards and read this book. So I think it's going to be an early night for me. So I managed to read about half the Lincoln Highway last night. I'm going to try and finish it today because the weather here is due to be raining all day, so I think we're just going to have a cosy one in the cottage. So yeah, that should be fun. We'll probably play some games later, but yeah, I think it's just going to be a bit quieter, a bit more mellow, and hopefully I can get lots of reading done. Considering I feel like I brought all the books with me, and I haven't even finished. We're Thursday now, and I haven't even finished one. I'm like, but that just shows how much fun I've been having, and obviously been super busy with my family. So yeah. That's me. I'll check in with you later when I've finished a book, hopefully. I was feeling really sloppy, so I thought I'd come on here and just chat for a second. Yeah, I've just been having like the best holiday, like having all my family together in one roof, my mum and obviously my husband and the kids. And we're just like, honestly, we've just had like the best week. And like, you know, when you're just like in one of those moments you just want to like press pause and just like really soak in all those memories. Yeah, it's just, yeah, and especially because like I know how precious these times are. So yeah, I just feel really sloppy and a little bit emotional, but that's okay. Yeah, I just want time to like stay still for a second. So yeah, it's just like been the best week, and I'm so grateful that we're all here together and we've just been having all this lovely time. So yeah. And it's nearly over. So I'm like 300 pages now into the Lincoln Highway, and I've got mixed feelings. I love the main characters of Emmett and Billy, but the majority, there is one other character I really like that's appeared later on, but the majority of the characters I'm just like, I can't be bothered to read about. So I'm like, I just want to know that Emmett and Billy are going to be okay. That's all I really care about. So we shall see. Pastor John has appeared again, and I do not understand. And if you know, you know. What is gonna happen? I don't. So I've just finished The Lincoln Highway by Amor Toews. I had sort of mixed feelings about this because overall I really enjoyed this. This is about there's 4 main characters on this, 3 of which you hear from. You hear from Emmett, Duchess and Willie predominantly. And those are the perspectives you hear from, but it also involves Emmett's younger brother Billy, who is 8 years old, I believe. And yeah, so I wasn't really sure. I loved hearing obviously about Emmett's chapters, but to begin with, I wasn't that keen on Willie's and Duchess's. But then I was like chatting to Charlie, and he explained a bit more about motivations behind Duchess and stuff like that. So that made me feel a bit more towards him. So yeah, this is a good book. Overall, like I said, this is like a 4-star read. I feel like that it's a very pacey book. The plot is very, very pacey, but in terms of characterisation, Emmett and his brother Billy were my favourite, and along with another character called Ulysses that sort of sneaks in, who I just adored. So yeah, those like were the main perspectives I really loved. But yeah, and yeah, this is a good book. It was a bit chunky and a bit of a challenge, but I'm pleased I finally finished it. Anyway, so I've also then read this afternoon. I've read a bit more of Fight Night by Miriam Toews. I'm sort of already nearly about a third of the way through this, and I'm going to try and read some more of that later. But currently I'm just about to make some tea for my husband, and we are about to watch Hocus Pocus, and I have never watched it ever before, and I'm sure that probably will shock lots of you, but it seems like the perfect time to watch it. So yeah. So it's Friday morning and it's the last whole day of the holiday. I've nearly finished Fight Night. I've got like 25 pages left, and it's been a really good read. It's basically, I don't know if I told you the premise. It's about a girl called Swiv and her grandma, basically. It's basically that. And it's only a very, very short book. It's like less than 250 pages, but yeah, it's been a lovely read, and this is what Alice from Alice and the Giant Bookshelf sent me. You can hear my porridge being cooked in the background. So yeah, that's been really good. So I should finish that this morning, hopefully, before we go out. And speaking of going out, we are due to go to Ludlow Castle this morning, and again we've woken up and it's raining, but it is due to stop about 10ish, so we should be able to still manage it. And if I get time later, there's an independent bookshop that's around the corner, that even though I don't really need any more books because I bought quite a lot of books, you will see for the book haul, I still want to go and have a little pop in and have a little nosy. So if I can persuade my husband to go there, we shall see. But yeah, so hopefully it should be a nice day. I'm looking forward to having taken the kids, and we're meant to all go out today, so it's going to be really good. Yeah. So see if we do soon. Is in actual fact a chapel. These are the Tudor lodgings. We are now in the solar wing, whatever that is.
Charlie on the phone.
This is the inner court. There is a dragon in the corner. Every good castle needs its dragon. It's very scary looking. This is the Great Tower. Oh yay, another stairwell to climb up.
This is pretty neat.
So here are the Dutch apple tarts that we just picked up from the deli. It was such a pretty deli, as you saw from the images, but yeah, can't wait to for me and my mum to nibble these. And I also went into the independent bookshop in Church Stretton. I'll show you those in a bit. Oh yeah, so I thought I'd quickly show you some of the bits that I picked up today. These from the castle, and then also later on when I went into the independent bookshop in the village quite near us. So I'll start with the stuff from Ludlow. There was like a market on, so I'll show you the bits I got from the market. You see, they upside down. There you go. You see the hedgehogs. I got a hedgehog scarf, which I just love, in this lovely green. It's so soft, and it was a real bargain. It was very, very cheap. Very inexpensive. It was only like £15, which to me is a bargain, considering the quality of it. So also from the market, I got 3 pairs of earrings, one of which I'm wearing now. I've got these little pumpkins with like leafies on, and then I got these earrings, and I got these like hoops as well. In actual Ludlow itself, there was an independent bookshop that I went to, that my husband spotted, that I popped into, and that's called I think it's the Castle Bookshop. And I didn't want to get ideally get anything else to add to my big TBR, even though that did end up happening a little bit later. So I picked up Murder at Christmas. These are 10 classic crime stories for the festive season. I thought these would be perfect for Christmas, and so I don't have to read it right now, and it kind of does, it's like a sneaky way of getting a book without feeling guilty for it. And then also along that same vein, Christmas movies, a double bill of festive poems, which I love. And then when I was in the Castle bookshop, I also found a book that Charlie's wanted, which I'm not going to show because I'm sure he will show it on his channel. But I was very excited to have found that, because obviously I always look out, there's certain books you always look out for your friends, and Charlie has been looking for that book for quite a while, so that was quite exciting. We got some knick-knacky type bits from the castle itself, and I picked up some of these. They're called Ludlow Castle, like a notebook with a pen. So I picked up quite a few of these. And then also, like I said, like I've got the usual obligatory Ludlow Castle bookmark, because you can never have too many bookmarks, can you? And then, like I said, on the other obligatory Ludlow Castle postcard that I can keep and then put on my little notice board, and then a pen for one of the kids. Also, there's a keyring that looks like that. And then, as I said, we went into church at Stretton. After we finished in the castle, we had literally less than an hour, I think it was like half an hour, until the independent bookshop in the village near to us was shutting. So we just about had enough time to pop in, and I saw this book jump out, which is Erasure by Percival Everett. I read The Trees by Percival Everett quite recently, obviously for the Booker shortlist and long list, and I loved it. And I saw Bob the Booker read and talk about this one, and he said it was amazing. So I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I knew I needed it. And then I saw Simple Passion by Ernaux. Obviously this is the Fitzcarraldo edition. I feel like the actual, it's because it's white, you can see all the little marks on it, but obviously Ernaux has obviously just recently won the Nobel Prize for Literature, I believe. So I just thought, as it's so short, it's just such an easy way of sampling. I think it's not even like 50 pages. It's less than 50 pages. I'll read you what it says. In her spare, stark style, Annie Ernaux documents desires, indignities of the human heart ensnared in an all-consuming passion, blurring the lines between fact and fiction. She attempts to plot the emotional and physical course of her two-year relationship with the married man, wherein every word, event and person either provides a connection with her beloved or is subject to her cold indifference. With courage and exactitude, Ernaux seeks the truth behind an existence lived for a time entirely for someone else. So yeah, I was just very excited when I saw this. So, and this is my first Fitzcarraldo edition. So yeah. And then we walked around. There was several different charity shops as we were walking back to the car, and I was trying not to get anything because obviously I have treated myself this month, which I'm not going to feel guilty for. I'm not going to feel shame, but I did pop into one and saw The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I think there's been a read-along of this quite recently, or there's been a few people that I know that I've been watching that have been reading it. Fraser from Springboard Thought recently, and I think read it along with some other people, which I can't remember. I'm sorry if you're one of them. But yeah, and I know they all loved it. Every single person that read it loved it. And also, I spotted this beefy boy, A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth. And I've never seen this in a charity shop. This is a humongous book. Loads of people love this book and have read and loved this book. But in particular, this book makes me think of the lovely Amy from Amy Gets Lit. Obviously, I don't know whether she doesn't really have a channel currently, but she's on Bookstagram, so I'll link Amy's Bookstagram in the description. If she gives me permission, I will ask her first. Anyway, so I picked this up because this is not one I'm planning on getting to this year, because I think I feel like this would be a good project for next year. This is probably the biggest book that I've ever physically held. I think it's nearly 1,500 pages, which is mad. But it's one of those books that I feel like it's like a must read that you hear loads of people talk about. So yeah, this is definitely a project for next year. But yeah, so those are all the little bits that I picked up today. I had the best day. Like, me and my husband had so much fun wandering around. My mum and the kids kind of sort of took one direction and travelled the castle themselves. They did start off with us, and then we were enthusiastically climbing, me and my husband were enthusiastically climbing up every single turret and every single little bit, and like looking at all the information and being boring parents, you know what it's like. So yeah, but no, it was really fun. It was just such a lovely day, and the weather was gorgeous. We've had so much luck this week with the weather, and yeah, this is the last day, so it's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, I'll chat to you. Oh, I think tonight I might be, if I have time, I'm going to try and join in Cosy Reading Night and read a little bit some of my books that I bought, and yeah, I'll chat to you soon. As it's Cosy Reading Night, I picked 4 choices. So I think I'm going to read, this is only 50 or 48 pages. So, and it's Annie Ernaux's Simple Passion, which I think is like a memoir. I have just finished reading Fight Night by Miriam Toews, and it was lovely. It was a very sad ending, as I already had been warned. But yeah, it was gorgeous. It's a very beautiful book. So thank you again, Alice. It's yeah, very much appreciated. And what am I going to read next? Anyway, I'm going to read it. So that's only 50 pages, I'm going to read that. And then after I've read Annie Ernaux, I'm going to read a short story from Ghostly. Yeah, so this is one I picked up with Charlie the other day in Crewe. And then after that, I can make a start finally on, this is what I'm hoping to do, What a Mother's Love Don't Teach You. And then hopefully I can just read this over the course of the weekend, and hopefully I will finish it before the 1st of November. That is my plan. I'm reading Simple Passion, obviously, by Annie Ernaux, as I said to you, and she's just talking about like saving moments from oblivion, and I think it's very, very relatable. I just love that so much, because obviously this is what we all do in our own ways, like even like with these videos that I make and all the things that people post on social media and other ways, like we're all trying to save certain things in time from oblivion, I guess. So yeah, it's just such a really great little non-fiction. Yeah, brilliant. This was good. Just finished it. Snippety piece of like non-fiction-y bit, obviously about Annie Ernaux writing about a 2-year affair she had with a married man. Yeah, this was good. Definitely worthwhile, and it makes me want to read more of Annie Ernaux's work. So I'm going to read the first story in a collection of ghost stories. The first story is entitled The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe. Now, black cats make me think of what Victoria read, because she has 3 beautiful black cats, none of which look like that scary picture. Yeah, I'm sure this story, let's have a look, see what this story is going to be like. Well, that was weird as fuck. So, if you like cats, you won't want to read that story. Edgar Allan Poe does not like cats. Well, not according to the first story anyway. But yeah, that was weird. It was good. I actually enjoyed it. So I look forward to reading more from this collection. I'll just read one here and there until sort of Christmas time. I think these would be perfect, like wintry stories. So yeah. And with half an hour left of Cosy Reading Night, I am going to start reading this finally. I've been wanting to head to this all week, but obviously I've been very busy. But obviously having loads of fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully read like a chapter of this, and then I'll probably head upstairs and have a bath and go to bed, because we've got an early start tomorrow morning. So that's the end of the vlog, peoples. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had the best week away. It's been just such a wonderful time, as you guys would have seen. Now I've got a ton of washing to do and all the usual mummy type tidying up jobs. But yeah, that's the end of all the weekly vlogs as well. I forgot to say. So that's the end of all the October vlogs. Thank you every single person that has watched any of them and commented on all of them. Thank you so much anyway. Bye.